Before we get into today's video, I just want to start off by saying I hope everybody been having a good weekend. Currently having a good day today. Not gonna lie, it's been feeling pretty good outside. We approaching summertime, so I hope everybody been doing well. But in today's video, I wanted to touch more on what I was talking about in my previous video, which is overthinking. If you have not seen my previous video, feel free to click on my channel and go check it out. Gonna be doing a lot of expressing myself on this channel, and hopefully the videos can reach out to people that can understand and relate to what I have to say. But in my opinion and in my experience, I feel like being an overthinker is good, but it's also bad. And I'm going to try to break down the good and bad about it. So I'm going to get the good out the way because in my opinion, the bad is what really makes overthinking really sucks in a way. So the good thing about being an overthinker, in my opinion, is the ability to really think a situation through. You have a lot of people that will do things or act first and then think later. I think that's the better way of putting it. And sometimes when they act first and think later, whatever the situation is, it might not really end well for them. Whereas if they would have just, take some time out and think about what they're going to do and what the outcome of the situation could be, maybe it would never happen, So I feel like that's a good thing about being an overthinker. A good thing about being it is the ability to really think your situation through, because I feel like we're at a time now where a lot of people can be sensitive. A lot of things could be taken the wrong way. And so even when you're talking to people, you really got to think about what you're saying and really how you're saying it as well. That's something that I really have learned throughout my years of living. And not going to lie, pretty often I find myself in situations where it just keep reminding me of how times are changing and just how to really work on my delivery when I'm speaking to somebody. So overthinking for that situation could be good. Another reason is sometimes you could be in a situation and you could have just a feeling about it. Like the feeling might not be a good feeling, so you get to thinking about what the feeling could be and all that, and your mind or body might tell you like, hey man, it might not be a good time for you to be in this environment or around these people or anything. And so you remove yourself from it, and maybe later on you could find out like that's why I did it, because this or that had happened. But I'm gonna get into the bad because I really know that it's a lot of people that struggles with overthinking, and I know more so of anxiety, but we'll speak on the anxiety for another day. The bad about being an overthinker, I know for me, is that I overthink every situation. And every situation sometimes don't need to be overthink. And sometimes, depending on the situation, you might just need some form of reassurance, And with that being said, it makes it very difficult for you to be able to actually handle the situation. So I remember one time I had a situation happen at work, and looking back on the situation, it wasn't really bad, but the way my mind was overthinking the situation, I just assumed the worst. And sometimes people probably been through things where when stuff happen, they just automatically assume the worst, or they expect the worst. I know it's a lot of people out there like that, myself included. My reasoning behind it is because sometimes I probably been through situations where I just probably had high hopes, and I feel like, man, if I would have just expected this to happen or kept that in the back of my mind, then maybe it wouldn't hurt as much, right? So that's one of my reasons for overthinking being bad. Another situation is, which is kind of like one of my favorites. Not gonna lie, it's a bad thing, but it's one of my favorites because I know a lot of us, especially in this generation, do it. Um, Another reason is you could be having a good day, and then you probably been at work, probably was hanging out, probably was on the phone, on the game, or anything in general, and then you come have your downtime where you by yourself, right? If you're not doing something to occupy your time, you could probably get to thinking about things, or some things might pop up in your mind and you think about it, and then you get to a point where you keep dwelling and thinking about it too deep, that the situation may have not been bad, but by you drowning yourself in your thoughts, it could turn out bad. You know what I mean? And so certain situations I try to prevent myself from really thinking about too much, just off of the simple fact that I know if I give it too much thought, some bad is gonna come out of it, you know? So that's another reasoning as to why I feel like that. I know a lot of people struggle with this, so hopefully this video can reach out to those specific people. Hopefully it'll be able to help them out to know that it's somebody else in the world that's dealing with something like them, you know? So I'm gonna go on ahead and leave it right here. If you like it, go on ahead and drop a like. I have some more videos coming that I'm gonna be talking about. And if you guys have anything that you want to talk about, feel free to let me know in the comments, and I try to speak on it when I have the time. But you guys have a good day, and I'll catch you guys later. Bye.